Hey guys, Jimmy from Billet. We're going to do some more manufacturing Monday. Today we're covering our Reaper line. We're going to show you a little bit of behind the scenes on how we do things. Not too much. I don't want to give away all of our secrets, but show you how we prove parts out. So like most things that we make here at Billet, we start with billet. The Reapers are 7075 T6, and we're going to take this, turn it into that. So what we like to do with billet material, you get to control every surface. There's no questions. Forgings float around, they fluctuate. We don't like to work with them. We like to do everything out of 70-75 most of the time, sometimes 60-61, depending on the component and what strength we need for that component. With the Reapers, we chose 70-75 just for strength and durability. So typically what we'll do is we'll start with one part at a time here. So we'll run our tool pathing on one single part, go all the way through it, and then once we're ready, we'll go in and we'll translate our part around our setup. So what we do is we bring in all of our vices, we have our custom fixturing that's been built, and we'll translate to do 3 parts at a time for more efficiency. You save on tool changes, you save on retracts, all the pausing for brake checks, all that stuff. All these little things start adding up over time. It might seem simple at first, but when you start adding up all the numbers, you'll see all the time that you will save on those things. And that's how we like to do stuff here at Billet. Maximize efficiency. All right, so we've done the roughing on our part. So we've got most of the material out of the way. Now we're gonna work on the detailed work. So we're clearing out the mag wells now, making sure there's a good finish inside of those. And from there, we just keep stepping down. So typically what we like to do with most machining, you wanna start with the big tools, get all your material out of the way, and then you start working on the smaller stuff, the detail work. And then towards the end, you do your small surfacing and the small tools or the light tool paths, so low and slow, chamfering, deburring, all that stuff kind of happens at the end of the program. So you think about it as material removal and then detail work after that. That's the best way to do it. All right, now we're gonna show you guys a little bit on our surfacing tool paths. This is where we're gonna profile the shape of the part to really get the ergonomics built in. And this isn't a simultaneous 5-axis move, but it's a 3+2. But what we like to do is link all the jobs together and have that same tool on the part So again, you're not wasting time going all around these things. I'll show you a little bit on the CAD, and then we'll actually watch it run on the machine. We're going to go around this part here and do all these paths here, and then what we'll do is we'll link it all together, right? We use Hypermill for our software, which is a really smart software. It helps us do all these awesome 5-axis paths. So if you see these paths here, these are all going to stay on the part all at once, and then it'll then switch to the next part all the way around it. So we're not going to waste time doing one path and going to the next part to the next part. We're going to get this part all done at the same time by linking all those jobs together, and then it's a nice, efficient, smooth running toolpath. And now we're going to check it out on the machine. So now you're going to see one of our linking moves here in a second. It's going to jump up, switch right to the next operation. See that? See the minor axis movement there? And then just go right back to work. No wasted movement, goes right back to work. So once we get the part out the machine, first thing we want to do is we take some, manual checks out at the machine, make sure things look good. You don't want to send parts into quality that are bad. So we try to get as part as close as possible off the machine. We send it to quality to do the hard checks there. We throw on a CMM, and then there's things that sometimes the CMM can't measure. So then we'll do them manually, put them on the granite and check them. Usually in process, we'll do some stuff on the granite as well, just to make sure we're putting out a quality product every time. So one of the reasons why we're trying to do multiple parts at a time is we're trying to keep up with the production. That's number one name of the game right there. So we're also working on some other attachments to the Reaper line, optic mounts, things like that. And there might be something a little bit bigger coming along here real soon too. So stay tuned.